President Trump is sending 700 Marines to Los Angeles amid the protests against immigration and customs enforcement. He's also doubling the number of National Guard troops already on the ground. The role of the Marines is to protect federal buildings.
The introduction of federal military personnel without direct coordination creates logistical challenges and risks confusion during critical incidents.
LA's police chief says most of the protests in the city have been peaceful, even though protesters have set fire to cars, blocked highways, and several police officers have been injured in clashes. One ABC reporter in LA said law enforcement shouldn't interfere with a bunch of people having fun watching cars burn.
It could turn very volatile if you move law enforcement in there in the wrong way and turn what is just a bunch of people having fun watching cars burn into a massive confrontation and altercation between officers and demonstrators.
LA Mayor Karen Bass claims the federal government's response is contributing to the chaos.
It makes me feel like our city is actually a test case for what happens when the federal government moves in and takes the authority away from the state or away from local government.
Now, demonstrations against ICE are spreading to other major cities nationwide, including Atlanta, Chicago, and New York. California Governor Gavin Newsom says Trump's deployment of the National Guard over his objections violates state sovereignty. The president and Newsom now in a war of words after Trump expressed support for arresting him.
What crime has Governor Newsom committed?
A crime has he committed?
Yeah, to warrant his arrest, as you had suggested earlier.
I think his primary crime is running for governor because he's done such a bad job.
Newsom challenging Trump on a podcast.
I told the president, just get it over with. Arrest me. Move on.
The conflict hasn't hurt Trump's approval record on immigration.
Yeah, you know, if we just take a look at the baseline numbers here, this is Trump's net approval rating on immigration. It's gone up like a rocket.
California has sued the Trump administration to block the deployment of National Guard troops and Marines, an issue that will likely end up at the Supreme Court. Wendy, Griffith, CBN News.